25, we posted the meeting in accordance, correct? All right, I'm gonna call this meeting to order. I'm gonna call the roll. Burl Fee. Here. Sean Miller, I'm here. Let the record show that Brandon Shepard and Ron Frazier are not here this evening. So unfortunately, we don't have a proof of quorum. So this cannot be an official meeting. Brandon called in at the last minute, and he didn't make it home from work on a job or out of town. So we will not be able to continue with the agenda of this meeting, and this meeting will not go on record. There'll be no votes or anything like that cast tonight. However, we had some visitors that were scheduled to come, and we wanted to go ahead and give them the opportunity to talk to us because they had taken time out to come down here, and we didn't want them to show up and us not be here. So with all that, I know you, of course. I don't know you. I'm sorry.
I'm her niece, Carrie.
Okay, I'm Sean Miller.
Above me.
Yeah.
So we live up 215.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's every Sunday. Every Sunday.
Yeah.
I'm texting Daniel, don't forget to reset us on Saturday, Sunday.
It's like clockwork.
Honey, the water's going off, what's happening? He accidentally cut it off. I said, how do you do that? This is my thing. This is what I'd like to have because this is like our second pump up there. Apparently the first one burned up. I know they're getting ready to get more money in here, so let's use it. I want a new pump. We're up 215. It starts right there at the junkyard at Brenton's Creek. That's where it starts pumping our way. I'm the first to lose, the last to get back. There needs to be a generator put in for when the electricity goes off, because then that's the next excuse. And then, the telemetry is not picking up from the tower at Bailey's Creek up on the hill. Their phones can't connect, so then they don't know my tank is getting low that's right above my house. So this has been going on for 6 years.
Everett is making them cut it out.
And then when they tell you, oh, Everett's gonna let me pump, what do? I get on the phone to Everett's and I call Everett City Hall. Are you telling them they can't pump? No, we are not. We have not denied them from pumping. We have gobs of water, So it don't matter if I use one drop of water, 2,000 gallons or 20,000 gallons, I'm still charged. That's my thing. I want us to get us a pump to kind of keep an eye on it. I shouldn't have to call and say, my water's down to the size of a pencil. Can you come send somebody my way? And these men need some new equipment to help detect leaks too, by the way. I mean, it's not their fault.
No.
But where the money is going, someone needs to take a look at that because this is not a one-time thing. It's not a one-year thing. This has been going on for years, but it's getting worse.
And you're right, it is getting worse. And so what we do, we have, at this point in time, we have some money that's actually coming for pumps. And it has to, every time we get money allocated to us, it's earmarked. Mm-hmm. So we have to spend it in accordance to whatever we're being told by the PSC. We're governed by the Public Service Commission.
I called them also. I mean, just because I don't live down 119 or up on Airport Road. Everyone else.
And unfortunately, don't stay down 119 because
Well,
I've been without water with 14 days.
I have been without water as high as within the past year. Yeah. I went as high as 2 whole weeks.
At least it's an entire system.
I mean, it's constant. But
it's not, and it's not.
What I found so strange was this past winter, we done pretty good.
Yeah, all winter.
Yeah.
And then come summer, it's.
And you think it'd be the opposite?
It's once to twice a week. They run off 7 a.m. I'm calling, hey, my water's off, I'm bone dry.
I don't know.
Come on 1 a.m. on Monday.
I don't know, but I'm sure in the summer. This is Ronnie Williams, and this is Doug. He's our general manager. But I would imagine in the summer there's probably the water usage is up. People are outside doing stuff or whatever. But the bottom line is there's no excuse for the pump to be off. I mean,
well, they said this is our second pump, that the first one's burned up. So why didn't it get replaced the first time?
Well, unfortunately, that was before us.
And one day, Dan Mosley, I told him about it, and he's like, attend the meeting, and I said, don't worry, I'm going to. And, he's like, they're telling me you should have water, it's 10:30. I said, no, honey, I don't have water. They had to come and open every meter of our road, because I don't know if it's airlocked or what have you. But they kept insisting I had water when I knew I didn't.
So what we've found, and what we're finding, in not just your all's pump station, but every pump station, we're basically down to one pump. And it's unfortunate, it's a problem that we've inherited. And so that is why this money that is coming now, we're working with Ken Taylor, he's our engineer. We have quotes, he probably has a quote actually for Disney, right now. And
There's a
So
couple.
how much is that gonna be?
Did you want to see these? Do you want to see
Let me
these?
get my glasses in case we need to, make a show later.
Two different, that one's for 33,000 from that company, and that quote from Wascon is, second one.
Why is that 181?
I don't have a clue.
that was reason.
We need whole new
We
everything.
need everything.
I agree, control.
I mean, I hate
Y'all
to
can
say-
screenshot
Oh,
this
you're
and
fine.
look at it.
A limited amount of money. Now, we do have some other funds
Y'all
that's
can
supposed to be coming to us.
zoom in and
And
look.
so they will be earmarked, but we don't know
Sean Miller,
exactly,
we'll get this place aligned.
what.
Okay, so, are you really think that we might get something new? I mean,
Yeah,
because-
I said, it's not just you, it's,
Yeah.
we absolutely, and right now we have rural water are coming in. They're gonna do, right now with rural water, and they're coming in to do a complete assessment of our system and tell us they are going to map our lines. Because all
They
our
ain't
lines
had
aren't
no
mapped.
paperwork or
And so when we're
nothing.
going for
They're
leads,
showing us
we can't
everything.
find them. We don't. In the last 6-7 months, with everything that's happened, the disaster that happened in January, and then did it again in April, I guess, I don't know. And then with you all, we have been able to find a lot of the valves. We're uncovering them under blacktop. I mean, it's crazy.
I think that's where some of our lines is under the road, don't you think?
Yeah, and we just down here, you know, they just blacktop over them. And so we found one right across from 840 down here. It was right on the show. I mean, right on the white line. You know, and it had been blacktopped over, and it went up to Watches Creek area. So that's something that we've been doing, but because of that, the valves have not been exercised, so they've not been used in years and years and years. We go to turn them, they don't work.
Or they break.
Or they break.
Yeah.
So we've been trying to change those as we go. Of course, that's an expensive task as well, but we're trying to do that and eliminate the ones that don't work. And if we can't change them right then, we mark them, and then we're coming back to them. So we're trying our best to just come back in time and take care of it after the fact. Because a lot of times we may not have exactly the valve we need. We may have to order that or something too. BMUD financially is very unstable. I mean, I don't care to share that. It is what it is. Because of the leaks and the water loss that we have, we purchase all of our water. We purchase our water from Harlan, we purchase our water from Everett's, and we purchase from Pineville across Straight Creek. And so because of our purchase, of course, we're not producing, so BMUD is unable to profit as much as a producer of water.
Yeah.
They would make much more than what we would. So, but, and we have some good contracts, but just like, and everybody did in the past year, I think Everett's went up on their water for us, so we had to pass it on. We're required by the PSC, the Public Service Commission, to pass that on to you all. We have no choice in that matter.
But don't Everett's charge you for what you use?
Yeah, they do. They do.